Hello my friends and welcome back to my channel. In this very short video we're not talking about Wukong, we're talking about Final Fantasy 16 on the PC, because just a couple of days ago they actually released a PC demo, and yeah, back then I made a lot of videos for the PlayStation 5 version about performance, HDR and stuff like that, and today in this video we're focusing on the HDR implementation on the PC version, and I just hope it is as good as the PlayStation 5 version. And without any further ado, I would say let's start. Let's talk about HDR. And as always, we're starting with the very important things first. Final Fantasy 16 on the PC, the demo version, supports the Windows 11 HDR system level calibration. So I'm not sure about Windows 10. So I don't have a Windows 10 PC anymore. So that means I really don't know how the game is actually finding the maximum peak brightness, or what value is actually the default value. Okay, so if you know this, please put this in the comment section, because I would really like to know this. Because again, the game relies, according to my measurements, according to my analysis, on the Windows 11 HDR system level calibration, but on Windows 10 you don't have this tool. So question is, what is happening with the maximum peak brightness on or in or with Windows 10 PCs? And now let's take a quick look on the HDR implementation in Final Fantasy 16 on the PC. And on the PlayStation 5, or the PlayStation 5 version back then, was also actually very good in regards of the black level floor and stuff like that. Really great implementation, and the same is actually here. When we're looking at those examples or samples at the moment, there is nothing to complain about. Yes, we have not a perfect HDR black level floor, but to be very honest, it's that minor. The raise, the HDR black level raise, is very minor. There's no way that you can actually spot this on your TV. So again, in regards of the HDR implementation, when it comes to black level floor, when it comes to maximum peak brightness in specular highlights, and with our Windows 11 PC, it's maximum 2800, or the maximum setting is 2800 on the Windows 11 calibration tool, but my analyzer measured around, or told me it's around 2500 nits maximum peak brightness in specular highlights. So this combined 2500 nits and 0 nits, because we almost have a perfect HDR black level floor, that means we have fantastic contrast, and that's what we need for a great HDR implementation. So the only setting what we have in regards of brightness setting or picture settings in general for HDR is the screen brightness setting, and the standard value, standard factory setting is 5, and this is actually already very good. So I wouldn't change, if I were you, I wouldn't change this value too much. So 4 or maybe 6 is okay, depending on what tone mapping format you're using. Maybe you like HDRG, then maybe you have to use screen brightness 6, or maybe you like to use dynamic tone mapping on, then maybe screen brightness 4 is actually better. So what I found is, of course, if you decrease this screen brightness setting to, let's say, 0, the HDR black level floor actually gets even better, to a point where you can't see anything anymore. Okay, so if you increase this too much, then you wash out actually the picture. That's why my recommendation is, in regards of the screen brightness setting, stay between 4 and 6. My recommendation is actually, if you have a TV like the OLED LG G2, 4 is actually pretty good in my opinion. Okay, my friends, so that's it for this very quick video. Just a very brief look on the HDR implementation in the demo version. And I can't complain. I can't complain. The only thing again is HDR color use it's basically not there. You know what I mean? As in many other games. But don't get me wrong, the Rec 709 color space is more than enough to actually have great colors like this here. So it's enough. Okay, so in my opinion, absolutely fine. There's no point to complain about it. HDR works fantastic in this game. The only thing where I'm concerned a little bit is about Windows 10, because there is no HDR system calibration tool. So again, put in the comment section, please, what the default maximum peak brightness value is actually when you play this game on or under Windows or with Windows 10, because again, there is no option actually to change the maximum peak brightness. Okay, so That's it for this video. Thank you very much for watching me. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And that's from my end. Thank you very much. See you. Bye.